Were it not for my great aunts, a wandering uncle might be somewhere near Sunnyvale and Ledbetter, jamming son is here on a government phone waiting for the next bus to South Dallas. Falling from notes played across C-scales, weary up and down crescendos, jaywalking from sidewalk to sidewalk with the jam in his ear and only the music saving him from himself. Investors profit from poor people's choices, lock them up and take their families with them, then send them back to their families with no resources or means to recuperate from drug addiction, brokenheartedness and character assassination, toxic egos and disillusionment, delayed development further denied due to mental health concerns and no income and limited job skills, which makes them unemployable and therefore nihilistic and extremely skeptic that things will get any better. Rolling in a Chrysler 300, mashing out in the OCT when you riding. But if not, how you sliding? Out of last place, how you surviving? Dissecting job is the way you arrive at a moment of truth between 9 and the 5. Escaping the rape of the shuck and the job is a basic effect of being semi-alive. Catching patterns of green with jazz car red-handed wear. Sense of the blue stuck in between mean. We are in the life of life in the meantime. Meanwhile, there's a woman with a Bible full of notes pinned to God, begging for his divine will to reach down and turn this thing around. To touch this one and that one, holding them in space and time while holding space and time for them. And there goes Uncle Polecat, humming Sunrise on the bus stop, slow moaning with broomsticks shuffling across snare drums. Sounds like aliens in the studio, wild creatures DJing the rotation, urging him to put the piano with the sax. Slow down the bass line and give it to the guitar. Send the synthetic to the low end of the interlude and then bring the whistle forward just behind the wind chimes. And then the wind chimes. Rolling in a Chrysler 300, mashing out in the OCT when you riding. But if not, how you sliding? Out of last place, how you surviving? Dissecting job is the way you arrive at a moment of truth between 9 and the 5. Escaping the rape of the shuck and the jive is a basic effect of being semi-alive. And before you know it, he's jumping feet first behind Alice somewhere in a crack den, chasing rabbits into the dark. And on the other side is a field of trombone ballads and trumpets stuck in G-flat with a soloist crooning, "Watch out for the poison poppies," to a psychedelic outcast outro. The time is 12:49 and the last bus from South Dallas just turned right on Lamar. Damn, he missed it. Fucking around with Diana, falling hard in the pink. Ah, there goes those blues numbers. Lil Milton and Bobby, Johnny and BB, such dreamers they were. Everybody running out of lies, locking arms with ghosts in Alabama, holding concert on porches until sundown, shadowy hats out against the dusk, folding nightmares into hints of green and yellow, fanning the flames of forever with church fans. Before gravity failed, before gravity fell, before gravity felt like butterflies free-falling from a balcony in an old man's stomach. 1,000 of them belting out notes scattered across C-scales, songs about dreams shuffling across snare drums, wind chimes calling after the dreamer. Hold space for me, will you? I ain't ate in 3 or 4 days. Don't let Sunrise start the sax without me, broad. Somewhere on the next bus to South Dallas is a cool cat that's been smoking weed since he was 8 years old. An old fool that's been breaking rules since the 1960s when he fell from notes played across C-scales, up and down crescendos, down and through there where it ain't nothing you can tell him about going in and getting back out, about giving it up and getting it back on. And all I knew was it had to be the music saving him from himself. All I knew was it had to be the music saving him from himself.
This is Poe over in Oak Cliff. When I go to South Dallas, I go around my friends, I go around and see my broad cat. I go see Pokey, my chess partner, and I go up on that hill where they smoke crack and do that dip. Although I don't smoke crack and do dip, I'm a former drug addict. I relate to those people. They ain't friends, cause don't know those friends have no friends. But they people I know, people I enjoy being around. And like I said, South Dallas, my street name is Poe. And they know me as Poe. But it's always nice catching the bus. The sun is out Dallas, where the sun always shines.
Rolling in a Chrysler 300, mashing out in the OCT when you riding. But if not, how you sliding? Out of last place, huh? How you surviving? Dissecting job is the way you arrive at a moment of truth between 9 and the 5. Escaping the rape of the shuck and the job is a basic effect of being semi-alive. Rolling in a Chrysler 300, mashing out in the OCT when you riding. But if not, how you sliding? Out of last place, huh? How you surviving? Dissecting job is the way you arrive at a moment of truth between 9 and the 5. Escaping the rape of the shuck and the jive is a basic effect of being semi-alive.